Hey guys, you know, my name is Alok. I am an online English spoken teacher. I have been teaching English spoken skill for last 3 years, and that is a great experience because I have been connected with different country people, or I have been teaching people around the world. So today I want to give some suggestion. If you are really preparing for English spoken skill, or you are thinking to make career, or if your career is stopped or become a stationary, so in that case, if you start learning English, don't learn only English, right? People, they start learning English only. Now you have to care about phonetic part. Why I have been telling this to you, right? Because once you learn English and later on again you start facing challenge, because you never know where you gonna stuck, right? So once you learn it, or then thereafter you go somewhere to face interview, to talk with somebody, or you got chance to talk with some USA or other country client, at that time again you face challenge and you think like, wow, I made a great mistake, so again you have to learn English. So what will happen once you have learned and again you are preparing to learning? So it is two times investment, or you are gonna squandering two time. So instead of making this mistake, right, if you follow my suggestion, if you start learning it, or you are planning, right, you are planning to learn it, you are thinking to grab this skill, so better not to read or study in the same methodology that we learn as an Indian or other as per the non-native structure, because many of center they teach English, they make you how to speak English, and they will give some structure, they will teach you something that might help you to speak, but start learning phonetics, right? Start not learning only a structure, start not focusing on fluency itself only, because once you focus, later on again you have to face the challenge, again you have to stuck. So what the use of it, right? There are that is not that tough, because I have been teaching globally, and I have come across these all problem, these all aspects where we get stuck, why we get stuck, what is those factors, what is those system that sometime, even though knowing English, we are stuck, and we start thinking that I should have done that, right? But I couldn't do so. So that situation makes you ridicule or ridiculous, or sometimes it bounds you to think, or it bounds you to again consider it. But it happens, we are humans. So once you put effort, money, devote time, sacrifice situation, squander the things, and then thereafter again if you get fail or you face some challenge, so at that time we feel exhausted. The feeling comes in our mind that I'm not gonna get it, because when I start learning, at that time I thought like I'm gonna learn it and I am be able to crack interview, to talk with people effectively, because we don't know, right? We don't know at the time of starting that whether we are going to learn well or not well, because that is the person who is shaping, who is crafting, who is engineering your life, right? Where, how you have to speak, how he's forming your skill when it comes to English communication skill. So even you are not aware, but if you at least know that nowadays media is everywhere on fingertips, just click, media is there. So you know better, when you see somebody from native people, or the people they are great educated, they are proved, right? People follow them, people accept their strategy, see there some videos, follow them, learn how the word, how the vocabulary they are following, and how we are learning. So these all things will definitely give you some clue or will definitely give you some idea, some knowledge, and will relate you that now that person was talking that way, but here I have been learning completely with our own style, our own pronunciation, with our own dialect, right? So better not to think that. Don't wait to come that time in your life. Before that, just ask your instructor, whoever is mentoring you, giving mentorship, or they are making you speak English, or they are saying you like he will make you speak English, or he is running a great business. Ask those guys first whether they are gonna make you fluency, or they are also teaching you phonetic sounds, proper way to speak, pronunciation. Because once you got fluency, or once you grab that opportunity, then again you are at the same place. I cannot say at the same place, but yes, because the way you learned English is not that valuable. It will add value up to the some extent, but even though you are never gonna speak well, you are never gonna talk effectively. So what is the use of learning that, right? So you have to speak with, you have to ask with the guy, whoever is gonna mentor you, whoever is gonna teach you. So it's not the right way to learn the things. Because why I have been telling that, I'm getting many students around the world, and they are again learning English, they know English, they can speak English, but what's the challenge they are facing? Because when they go in corporate line, when they go to face interview, at that time they are blamed and they are indicted that your communication skill is not up to the mark that we actually expect in an office. So what happened at that time to these guys, or to those guys who know English, right? Who can talk in English, but where the problem? Then these people or those people again find somebody, again try to find somebody who may help you to become great, or to make their skill, to mold their skill already they have, or to engineer, to shape, to craft their skills in the right manner that they have already, but they want it to improve again up to the great level where and what is required nowadays. Because we all know, we all are aware how great and how stiff competition is going in market. For a job there are many competition, many rivals, or many candidate, many employees, they are gonna attend or face the same interview that you are. But who is gonna selected, or who will be deprived? You know better. The communication skill, the way people speak in the right manner, the people, they will say, they will elaborate their idea, the people, they are express, or they are expressing, they will be able to say in the right manner, they will be able to say the way that is actually required in our day environment, in our day culture. So better to not follow that strategy that already we had followed and got failed. You have to ask, you have to care. Now you are educated person, you are not a small child, a toddler, that you don't know what is wrong and what is right. But initially it happens, we are humans, so we think like the spoken English is the English where we speak, we should have fluency. Now once you got fluency, again your base is not a strong base, is not up to the level that actually required in today age, in today time, right? So you have to prepare as per today time, or today's environment, today's circumstances, situation. So things are getting changed. So likewise the smartphone, like earlier we used to use 2G, then 3G. It was popular. We used to buy, but now even we go to buy phone, we see the first feature. It should be, or it's supposed to be 4G. Why we prefer that? Why we select that? Because we know the upgraded version. We want upgraded version that should work with the right manner. It has sufficient processor, RAM, ROM. We see these all things. Why so? It is not like that the low processor phone won't work, the keypad phone won't work. That will also work, but we need advanced one, right? We need something that will work greatly for us. We need something that will work in any environment. Even though we are opening many applications, at that time it should work, it should communicate well, it should not be hanged. Otherwise, what's happened? If you buy a phone that is 3G, again you think, or it's like nowadays all phones are working on volt technology, all are working on 4G technology. So what will we do? Would you use that low bandwidth, or you will try to become more smart with a 4G equipped system technique? Same thing happened. The company, they are looking people, they are very great able, and they are able to narrate their story, they are able to represent their product in the market, they are able to appeal their client, their customer, or they are able to connect globally customer, because nowadays the things have changed. The business is going to happen globally. It is not remaining in the certain area. It's not remaining in the domestically, right? If you want to find domestic job, you will find that also, but the package, you are never going to satisfy. You are never getting satisfied with that package, because you have a great knowledge, you have great standard, you have passed out with a great marks. So now you have a great expectation. How that expectation will be fulfilled, or how that will match? Only the company need people, they are great communicator, they can talk, they can reveal their product, they can speak in a appealing style. They don't want people, they are bluffing, they want real people. So that is why they filter at the time of interview, they filter people. They can express, they can elaborate in details. The things is small, but you have to express, you have to explain that in the right manner, with the right vocabulary, with the right pronunciation, in the effective manner. This is called communication. But if you learn in the way that you only know how to speak, you don't know how to speak effectively, you are not aware, if you connect with global people, or you are going to connect with the other country people, you are not able to make him understand, you are not able to talk with them properly. So what is the use? Why company going to hire you? Why somebody will take decision to hire you? Yes, sometime it happens, you are super great in a technical knowledge, you are good equipped with technology. In that case you get some chance. But even though there are so many people like you, they are wandering, they are revolving around the company, right? So again, there are a steep competition, there are so many great rivals with good knowledge. You have all knowledge, you have all capacity, you have many things already as in a skills, but only one thing, that you are not going to elaborate the things that you have. So how would a people, how would a company will know that you are great, or he should hire you, until or unless you are gonna speak with him, you are gonna reveal your strength. So revealing your strength means you should have capacity, you should have ability to talk in English, to talk with the right vocabulary, with the right idioms, with right phrasal verb, with right structure, right? So these all are called effective English communication skills. So better to think about these all things whenever you're gonna learn, whenever you are learning or trying to learn. Try to go with the precise manner. Try to find the way that makes you great, that makes you super effective. And once you got it, once you grab it, you will start realizing that yes, I'm able to crack the job. So this is gonna give you a great, motivation, a strength. And once you have a strength, then thereafter you also gonna get the confidence. Confidence comes by a skills, by your knowledge, from inner knowledge. Many people are in market, they try to bluff in front of, interviewer, in front of company. They say like, I'm a great, I can do that, I can, do that. But what happened at last? They are stuck somewhere. One to seven they can speak something up to the some extent, they are able to narrate something, but after a certain time they're stuck. Why? Because they were bluffing. So you don't need to bluff, you have to be real, you have to follow reality, right? You have to be generous. So being generous, being reality, not bluffing, being, a pessimist, enthusiastic, you have curious, you are curious, you have curiosity. These all things basically makes you a great person. And nowadays company are looking like the person, such person, right? They can make that happen, they can help their company, and the people can serve their company client. So why that company need like that people? Because of these all circumstances. Even if you gonna do your own business, there also you need to communicate in the right manner, or you have to communicate with the right, you know a structure, precise manner. So these all things gonna help you a lot, right? So again, the purpose of my this video is because I have a great experience, right? I have a great knowledge. That's why I want you to learn it, I want you to understand it, right? And I want you to not make mistake, learn English precisely, right? Because I have seen global people, I have been teaching globally, so I have great knowledge, experience, and the skills, how you have to do and what you have to do. So thanks. Bye.